With head men's basketball coach Joe Krupinski after his team's 66-58 win over West Virginia Tech. Coach, tonight was just one of those grinded out games that it seems like whoever made the last push at the end of the game was going to win.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
That's exactly what happened.
You know, that's how we won. That's how we were winning. You know, earlier in the year, in the first semester, we were playing these type of games and winning them. We were very fortunate to win them. And then the last few games, we've played a little better on offense, but we haven't, maybe clamped down as much on defense, particularly at Southeast, where they torched us. So tonight it was nice to see us get back to that. I thought we came with a much better, much more locked-in approach as a group to start the game, and that really helped us. And because Tech's a very good team, and we were fortunate. I think we did a decent job taking away their shooters, but they had so many of them, and they had some looks that they just missed, early on, and so we were very fortunate there. But then, the second half, they're a tough team. They pose a lot of problems, and we were fortunate to come out
very
with
lengthy on the defensive end.
Yep, yeah, no, they play really hard. Ashton Parker's just a really good defensive player, on both ends really. But Andrew Work, they're pretty good two-way players, and we were again. I was happy with our focus, our approach the whole game. I thought we were locked in. I thought we executed when we needed to, and then Donnie just made some shots when we were struggling, and it's always nice when you can throw the ball to him. So.
Yeah, and speaking of Donnie, 33 points for him. He seems to be coming along now. Whenever you need him to at the end of the season.
Yeah, no, he went through a little bit of a slump there. I thought at the start of the second semester, and actually the first part of the year he was playing well. He just wasn't making those. He wasn't shooting it as well as he had been, and then now that's starting to come along. And if that happens, then he's a tough guy to guard. So, and he also got, we were able to get some other people involved, and the gravity of the court is just so changed when he's out there because people focus on him, and that opens up other guys. And I thought we had some really good contributions by everybody. Tobias made a couple key hook baskets, and Nick Keaton out of a couple of timeouts scored, in traffic, and TJ O'Connor made some big shots.
Yeah, TJ O'Connor with a couple.
And he played both ends, and he's a senior. That's what you expect. It's that time of year for the seniors to step up.
Yeah, and I thought Rich Hall also played some big minutes.
Yep,
there
for sure. Yeah,
bodying up their post.
Yep, he did an excellent job on Parker. Helping. He's such an active player, and he again, him, Rico, and TJ all were really factors in the win.
Yeah, and they come in with. They had 5 players. All 5 of their projected starters were averaging double figures. Only 2 of them reach double figures. You'll hold them to 37.1% for the field and 58 points overall. Especially coming off the performance that you guys had against IU Southeast. You got to be happy with your team's bounce back tonight.
Yeah, for sure. They pose a different challenge than Southeast. Southeast, plays much faster and a little quicker at the guard spots. Tech relies a lot more on shooting and their strength, and it also didn't. Darren Martin goes down early with an injury, and so they're down to 7 guys, and they obviously have a couple guys out of the lineup. So we know how good they can be when they're at full strength. So again, not taking anything away from our guys. I thought they did what we asked them to do. They executed the game plan for the most part, and where it's always tough to win in the conference. We're happy we win. This is our first win over Tech. We haven't finally broke through that barrier. We hadn't beaten them yet because they've been kind of one of the 2 or 3 really good teams since we've been in the league. So we're happy with this one, and now we move on to another tough one.
Yeah. So now you get this win. You're 12-8 overall and 7-4 in conference play. Right there in the thick of it in the West Division. Now you have a cross-divisional matchup with Alice Lloyd coming up on Saturday. What kind of challenges? Just an early look at Alice Lloyd.
Yeah, I think so. This is the last one. I think the last team from the other side that we're going to play before we finish up with our side. Alice Lloyd has been obviously had a great year last year. They had a bit of a slow start, but I think they're coming along. They're a big team, a lot more size than some of the teams that we've seen, and obviously we're not the biggest group, so that'll be a challenge for us. They execute pretty well. They have guys that can make some perimeter shots and a lot of athleticism and length up front. So it's not going to be easy. All the games here from here on in are going to be difficult games. So, but I think if we come with that type of energy and focus, I do like our chances. And I don't want to go. I don't want to finish up here without talking about Donovan Morris, who had a big,
Donovan
big
Morris.
7 minutes in the first
Yeah,
half.
he
There,
did.
made a couple big baskets.
He did hit a couple threes.
And
apologize for
yeah,
that.
did a big, made some key contributions there in the second half, the first half, and I felt like we were, the guys who were on the floor were playing really well in the second, so we didn't quite get him back in there. But it wasn't, he was him, Ridge, Deshaun White, Cam Miller with a couple minutes there at the end of the half. They all, got us into the half with the lead, and that was big.
Yep. All right. That was head coach Joe Krupinski. Coach, congrats on the win and good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Phil.